barrio within barrios. As we see the images of retaliation because of false city promises, some of us cruising as we take pride in what we own, some of us kicking back, proud of who we are in this barrio. Proud of what we can accomplish. Proud de nuestra cultura. Seeking ways to express our thoughts and our feelings that so many others do not understand. Proud of our past. Proud of our barrios. We express our thoughts on issues of today. Que viva Aztlán.
Say, for instance, if they got a muralist that doesn't know anything about Chicanos, you think that he should come in and do it?
No.
How come?
He don't know what he's gonna. He ain't gonna know what to put on the walls. He ain't gonna know what we want. Something like that. Yeah. Tell you the truth, we want old English on the walls. Hayward, do it. A Street, and on the wall, all our homeboys in the line. Rides, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
All right.
Or like on one of them paper things that are like folded, all homeboys. Homeboys that died and the homeboys that are alive.
How come?
Because that's what we were wanting from a long time ago. We were gonna do it ourselves. I know.
Now I know it.
Everybody, if they want to get a mirror out here, everybody should just throw in the money, you know. All the homeboys throwing some money for paint, and someone else, an artist, a good Chicano dude that knows how to draw, get out there and draw, you know, of what's happening on the streets, in reality. People, you know, getting harassed by the cops or whatever.
Homeboys expressing their concerns of their comunidad. Just as on the other side of town, Dixon Street shares its concerns of campus police and police in general. Raza.
Campus, and if he sees you walking towards 7-Eleven or something, he stops and searches you because, like, if you're khaki down or something, they don't stop about this, like you're just walking in jeans or something. They're stopping with their khaki down because they think they're ripping something off all the time.
Okay, if they're khaki down, what's all that about?
Like, we're in khaki. Yeah, we're in khakis. You know, they always think that they're stealing things.
They're trying to hassle you.
Because they think everybody's trollmakers because they dress like this. It's just a style that Mexicans do.
As young people's concerns are neglected and considered fantasies and imaginations only to be passed on to their younger brothers and sisters. In Palmacia, Raza Gente stand proud. Considered armed and dangerous because of a nonconformist lifestyle, our presence are misunderstood and not respected. We as a people refuse to be intimidated and seek alternatives for our communities because of a non-responsive mayor, city council, and human service directors. As young people's fantasies and imaginations become very, very real.
They're not allowed to hang out at all? Well, if they're not, watch off camera, I'll talk to you.
We have one Negro male, one Mexican male.
Serving anybody. But when they're here, especially in mass, it gives us every reason in the world to stop and talk to them and find out what's going on.
Right.
You know, it's common neighborhood knowledge about all the dope that gets sold here, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Okay, you know about that. I know you know about that. So
Because of that, because of past complaints, because of ongoing complaints, we have all the probable cause we need to stop and detain somebody and talk to somebody in this area. You know, if the kids could get together and beat each other's houses, for instance, or maybe go to the park, as long as they keep the dope and the beer out of the park. The beer is illegal in the park, it's a misdemeanor, it's arrestable on site. See, I think one of the problems the kids don't realize is the penal code is full of laws, just as the vehicle code's full of laws, and you know, there's 6 to 11 different things in there that are enforceable, and a lot of times we just like them to move on so they'll make things run smooth in the neighborhood. And we have lots of things to arrest them for if that was our intent.
If, say for instance, the crowd goes from here to someplace else.
Okay, as long as they're not creating disturbance, as long as they're behaving orderly, which this crowd was obviously, there's normally not a problem. I'm just saying, if they hang out here, they're going to get talked to sooner or later, and especially in the night hours. During the day, there's a little more leniency. The reason I come by here is because I got details here.
Right.
And the reason I got details is because somebody called who was concerned. I don't have that information.
A complaint that you have to respond to.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even if it's an anonymous complaint, they don't have to tell us who they are. They don't have to tell us anything. We respond to all of those calls. So I think the kids know what alternatives they have. It's just a matter of exercising that. It's a little, this is a culture here, and a lot of people die. So on my wife's side, so I kind of know what's going on. I'm not totally an outsider, and I try to pretty much work the kids and not bother them too much as long as they kind of go with the program.
Okay.
They know what that is.
Like when you got complaints and you came down here, there wasn't really anything going on bad here that
Ask them to disperse.
Thought,
Ask them to disperse.
Okay.
If they don't disperse, then it's up to the complaining party to sign a complaint.
Oh, is that right?
Sure. Unless I can find something on my own, because I was called here. And if I'm driving down the street, anything I can see is fair game.
Okay. Normally, would you do an FI card on people?
Sometimes, depending on the circumstances. I can appreciate the fact you didn't interfere. I thought that was gentlemanly. Like I say, you're obviously interested, and I'm glad that you can take the time for a few minutes to try to find out for the kids. And I think kids need that. That's important today. That's important. Okay, do you have any other questions?
Oh, really?
Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, that would be it. Thank you.
My name is Officer Scott.
Chicano!